So the next thing that I'm gonna talk about is these tools in here. Those are your friend. Those are important and you should know all about them. So first thing, we did talk about these three, and this one is for selecting an object, right? You can just select an object and you can't change anything in them right now, of course. But we did talk about these three. Know about these. You remember we talked about that this X arrow, it's looking toward the Y-axis, right? Because you can see the Y is this, the X is this way. Let me show you. The X is this way. What does this mean? That I did call it local space. So this one, right now we are seeing the local arrows, the local space. And if we want to switch toward the space, that is this one, X always should be this way, Z always should be this way, and the Y should be this way, right? So if you want to change it toward the space, we can just click in here. Now you can see that the X is along the X axis, Y along the Y axis, and Z along the Z axis. So with this, we can cycle through the world space and local space. So now, if I rotate this and again go back to here, again, X is this way, X of this is this way. So this is the difference between local space and word space, and I will show you by examples when you want to use word space and local space. Right now you should know that the difference between local space and word space. You see, the word space is always X is this way, Y is this way, and Z is this way, right? But local space is different. Local space is local to that exact object. No, you see, I did change these to these, and these has some shortcuts. So let's just talk about shortcut. If you hover over it, you can see by W you can go here, by E you can go to rotation mode, and by R you can go to scale mode on keyboard. So W, E, R, and you can change it fast. So for example, I want to rotate this, I hit E and I can rotate it, right? And again with W I can change the position like this. If I don't like the local space in here, I can click in here and change it along the word space X axis. You remember I did tell you that don't use this sphere. I don't recommend it. It's not like that. You shouldn't use it at any time. Sometimes you can use it and it will make your life very much easier, but it's not that precise. So if you want to use it correctly, you can click in here. It's for surface snapping, right? So for example, if I click in here, it will snap to the surface. So for example, you can see I can move it and it will not change the Z-axis unless we want to put it on a surface. Doesn't matter what surface, it will snap to it like this. You can see, just play with it so you can understand it better. So for example, this object is in here and I want to put it in here. If this surface snapping is not right, I should go and do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. And this way is not that precise. I should go close and change it like this, right? But I don't want to do it like that. There is a better way. Let's just use Ctrl Z to bring it back. And I want to put this fast on this surface in here. So I will go here and click on surface snapping, and now with grabbing this sphere in here, I can put it correctly in there. Easy to do, right? So it will snap in there with no problem. So this snapping does have some options. For example, surface offset, how much offset you want it to have between the surface and this object. So for example, let's just use 10 in here. Now if I want to put it in here, you can see there is a 10 unit offset in here. You can see it, right? And you can see the offset works like this, and I want to change it to 0 again, and if I grab it in here, it will snap to surface again without any offset.